Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sophia. I'm an artist and you can find me at Sophia Crab on Instagram to see my work and to follow along on my journey. As an artist, I create on a very indecisive and instinctual schedule. Sometimes I like to play music, sometimes I like to focus on my writing, but the most consistent form of creativity that I'm always coming back to is drawing using Micron pens and Prismacolor Premier markers. I've been able to develop a style using these markers, so for now this is my go-to method for creating visual arts. One very important practice that always keeps me coming back to my sketchbook is allowing myself space to doodle. So today I will be discussing the importance of doodling in my personal art practice and what a doodle is for me. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Here we go. Doodling for me means drawing from my subconscious, drawing from memory, not worrying about referencing anything or even holding myself to any expectations of drawing anything very realistically, but working more with patterns and just free flow state of mind where I just fill a page corner to corner without worrying about really what's coming out, but doing it from a place of enjoyment and personal fulfillment, just having fun and not holding myself to any standard or having any expectations for myself. Doodling is important for me because this mindset of allowing myself to create from a free flow state of mind and just diving into my subconscious, that's what got me this far in the first place, because I've always just considered myself a doodler. In math class or biology class, I'm just doodling on the sidelines of my notes, and I'm just filling up pages with doodles as a form of like stress relief. This past year, my doodling has become more structured, and I've started to look at art through a more professional lens. But where it all starts is allowing myself space to doodle. I think in 7th grade, I had an art teacher, and he gave us an assignment. We had to draw a doodle. And at first, I was confused by this assignment, and I was like, "Excuse me, sir, what is a doodle?" And he told me, "It's whatever I want it to be, just fill the page." So that was, I feel like, a very important experience for me to have during my public school years, because I don't feel like art is encouraged as much as it should be in our school systems. But this teacher who gave us such an open-ended assignment, that was important for me, because once I was like, oh, art can be fun and not stressful, then I continued to show up for it as the years continued and as I continued to grow up. So now, as I said before, I'm trying to be more professional and try to enhance my skills and learn how to paint and develop a specific technique and style and all this stuff. But sometimes I get too caught up in that world, the professional mindset, and I start taking myself way too seriously. I take my art way too seriously. I start beating myself up because I'm not very good at realism, and I have to remind myself I'm doing this because it is fun. So one of the main goals that I have a sketchbook right now, and I always have a sketchbook, but the sketchbook that I have right now, I've been trying to just fill each page corner to corner. My motto is you fill up a page and the mistakes will disappear. Because no matter what, if you finish a project, it's going to look good. Like, even if it's not exactly what you were envisioning, it looks good because it's finished. I'm just trying to fill each page corner to corner until I have a whole sketchbook full of finished drawings, and my main goal with all of these drawings is to just allow myself space to doodle. And then I do other projects on the side outside of the sketchbook, but inside the sketchbook is my safe place to explore and to try out new techniques and to just have fun. And I feel like that's very important for me because it keeps me showing up to this practice. If I were only trying to do big projects and all these visions to bring them to life, I would end up creatively blocked, and I would probably give up because that's too much expectation for one damn human to have. So yes, doodling is the backbone of my entire creative life, is basically what I'm trying to say, and it is the utmost important practice that I have in regards to visual arts. I have the same kind of philosophy towards my writing, as I've made videos talking about my free writing before. That free flow state of mind, I feel like you just create from that place things that you can't create when you try to think too much about things. Because I feel like creativity is very intuitive, and you have to allow yourself time to swim through the subconscious. And you never know what's going to come out. Sometimes my favorite pieces of art are the ones where I cared less, because without the expectation, there was no disappointment. Recap. A doodle for me is a drawing from the subconscious. No reference, no expectation, just drawing from memory, drawing patterns, and doodling is the backbone of my creative life, and I allow myself to have an entire sketchbook dedicated to doodling so that I may continue to show up for myself in all realms of creativity. So yeah, just wanted to share that because this specific drawing is definitely a doodle. So the chair, I was sitting in my living room. I have this chair, I'll flash a picture, in my living room, and I drew the chair, and then just sitting in my sketchbook for a couple days, and I was like, oh, what else am I gonna draw around the chair? And I wanted to practice some more realism and maybe make it look super realistic. But then at a certain point I was like, okay, I'm thinking about this way too much. So I decided to draw a big fish and make it an underwater scene, which is obviously not what's going on in my living room. But it was fun to take an aspect of my real life, something that was sitting directly in front of me, and then create a landscape around that was completely from my imagination, completely subconscious. I like the end result in regards to concept. I like this idea, but there's something about this color scheme that I just didn't get right, but it's okay. It's okay. Learning lessons here. It's finished corner to corner, and that's the goal. So I think that's all I got to say on the subject. So thanks for listening. Peace out. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content coming soon. I will be making more videos regarding creativity, art, music, writing, books, and more, so stay tuned for more content. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.